Well, good morning, everybody. It's time for morning manna, and I'm sure you're saying, "Now, wait a minute, now, Bishop. It's a little late for morning manna." Well, it's never too late for morning manna. I mean, you know what? You always got to eat. Come on now. but but seriously, what can I tell you? It's a story behind it. Everybody got a story. I got my story. And so it is. So I just want to kind of tell you what took place, why I'm so late. You see, I'm in my office right now at the church and not at my home office. But nevertheless, I'll get around to telling you all of that. I just want to give it a minute or two so we can get my Manna fam. Hopefully, if they probably already into their day. I can't blame you. You can't hang around when you're just, what am I, about a minute late? I don't think so. I'm like, what, 8 o'clock? And it's 11:20. It's 11:17 right now. So I am 4 hours and 17 minutes late. Okay. All right. What can I say? I'll tell you in a minute. But let me greet a few people who come on. Good morning, Don. Thank you for hanging in there with me. Good to see you on this morning. This is what's happened. Okay. So I told you, like I said, we're doing the whole thing with respect to reaching and praying for more souls. As you know, I work out in the mornings in my home, and I'd stopped working out at the gym, but I started back because I really wanted to begin to connect with people that I would not normally connect with. Because you can't connect possibly with an unbeliever or someone who is doubting their walk in the Lord if you just go to church and come home and that's about it. That's about what it size up to. So I said, you know what? I got to put some other areas. I may bump into someone while shopping, but the fact is, I need to be intentional. I need to be intentional, and so I have been intentional. So to that end, I'm going somewhere with this story. Hold on. I said, I'm going to go to the gym, and in fact, I did it and I was actually going to do morning manna from the gym. And I still may try it, but it's a logistical nightmare. And my phone, whatever, I don't know whether or not it was the internet at the gym. I just don't know what took place. I don't. Only thing I can say is that when I was getting ready to come on, it wouldn't do it. So I don't know what y'all saw. I didn't see nothing. But at any rate, I got a word for you. Better together, better together, better together is what we're talking about. It's always a preliminary. It's Happy Friday. And of course, I got a word for you on this morning and just simply want to just share with you what that word is so that you can then grab a hold of what we are going to be preaching about that we've already preached. You already know we've already ministered the word because the weather is going to be terrible, they say, if you can believe the weatherman, and it appears that the weatherman is spot on. So to that end, we've already recorded. So I'm ministering the word, a generational connection from stones to stories. You better listen. You better watch that word. Oh my God! From stones to stories. From stones to stories. That's what I've ministered. And you can say, yeah, because we've already recorded it and we're going to drop it at 10 o'clock Sunday. Don't you dare miss. Sit right, get ready, get the hot chocolate, do whatever, put the fireplace on, do something, do something so you can get that word. But at any rate, it's better together is what we're going to talk about. But what I had talked about in the message, and I always like to give you a preliminary or a trailer, if you will, of the message, and generational connection. And I spoke from Joshua 3 and Joshua 4, where Joshua tells the people, he says, look, well, God tells Joshua to tell the people, go get the stones, go get the stones, go get the stones from the middle. In other words, where he's going to part, where the river Jordan is going to open up, and they are moving into their fruit, the promised land, the fruit of the land. And that's what they are moving into. sure enough, that's the word that I ministered. And from stones to stories, you don't want to miss it because I talked about how those things come together. How we got to connect our generations to our stories and the stones that we carry, and that God has receipts, baby girl, bro, man. God's got receipts. So I don't want you to miss it. But right now, we're off. Absolutely, we are. Pastor Richard, how are you? Coach Dagny, how are you? Patrice, how are you? Jewel, how are you? We're off. Go ahead and share it now because ain't nobody watching me right now. Well, there he is. There he is. But let me get into the word. Let me get into the word on this morning. And this flows in our whole connected for 2026 better together. The text is this. It comes right out of our devotional guide, and it's Luke 10:1. After this, the Lord appointed 72 others and sent them two by two ahead of him to every town. Notice they went ahead of him. They went two by two to where he was about to go. Watch what is happening. Here is Jesus. He's expanding the mission beyond the 12. Yep. And he's sending them out two by two. Now, what's striking about this is the intentionality of it and the connection to the context. The connection to the context is this: in Jewish law, you need two witnesses to confirm a truth. So, therefore, he is sending them out two by two so that they can confirm what was going on. But that's not all. That's not all. It's also camaraderie. It's also being connected. It's also saying that when you're isolated, it weakens you. It's also saying what Solomon says, if two work together, they're stronger together. One can keep the other warm, the other can help the other make it through. So that is what the text is talking about. But let's break it down before I go any further. Before I go any further, let's just kind of do what we do on our Manna Fam. How about that?
Good morning and welcome to Morning Manna, where in 5 minutes or less, you're going to get an impartation with the text, the talk, and the takeaway. Join the Morning Manna fam every weekday morning at 8 o'clock Central Standard Time. Don't forget to put in the chat the revelation that you get and share the manna. Now, let's get ready to have some manna so you can make it through your day.
Better together. Connected 2026. The text, Luke 10:1. He sent them out two by two. Three things I want you to get as a result of that. First is this: partnership before productivity. Partnership before productivity. Partnership before productivity. Jesus pairs people before he measures results. Mm. Who you're connected to affects the results that you bring to the table. Who are you connected to? Who are you connected to? Because it brings results to the table, depending on who you're connected to. Two, community creates courage. Community creates courage. One can put 1,000 to flight, two can put 10,000 to flight. When you are in community, you always see it. When an animal strays away from the pack, they're easily picked off. Community creates courage. Being sent together strengthens resolve. When one gets tired, the other keeps the mission moving. Three, companionship sustains continuity. Companionship sustains continuity. Ministry that lasts is ministry shared. Camaraderie keeps the work going when enthusiasm fades. And enthusiasm will fade, but camaraderie and being paired, that will last much longer than just being single. So what's the takeaway? The takeaway is this: God never intended you to fulfill purpose alone. I know you're out here trying to fulfill your purpose, but not by yourself. You need others in the community of faith, the body of Christ, to carry out the work. Because by two shall you know. And he sent them out to witness to what each other was doing. Well, make sure that you watch this Sunday. Make sure that you watch this Sunday. We'll be online only, and then share it even while you're watching. The Lord be with you today. May His face shine upon you. Give you peace. God bless you. I'll see you Monday morning with more morning.